Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Mo Money with you on the Mo Money Sports Network for the sports fan. And today we have a very busy day, so I'll just hop right into it. Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium, 27. The Houston Texans, 19. The Chiefs improved to 14-1, and the Ravens, 34. The Steelers, 17, and the Ravens go to 10-5, where the Steelers fall to 10-5, and that is your NFL story for today. Now we will go to the NBA, where the Lakers outlast the Sacramento Kings 103-99. Lakers improved to 16-12, seventh in the Western Conference. The Kings fall to 13-16, 12th in the Western Conference. And if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps us grow. Your key performers are 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. It was LeBron James. Sabonis had 19 points, 19 rebounds. He was a vacuum tonight, and 5 assists. Next, we will go to San Antonio, where the Spurs handled the Trailblazers 114-94. Trailblazers fall to 9-19 as the Spurs improved to 15-13, 11th in the Western Conference for the Spurs, 13th for the Blazers. Your key performers tonight were Anthony Simons, 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Victor Wembanyama had 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And we will continue as we go to Orlando, where the Magic beat the Heat 121-114. Magic improving to 18-12, fourth in the Eastern Conference, and the Heat fall to 13-13, which is sixth in the Eastern Conference. Tyler Hero, 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, but he comes up short again as Cole Anthony had 35 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists in a Magic victory. And now we have the Memphis Grizzlies and Atlanta Hawks. The Grizzlies win 128-112. 20-9 are the Grizzlies, second in the Western Conference. 14-15, seventh in the Eastern Conference are the Hawks. Desmond Bane had 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists, while being the bane of the Hawks' existence. And Jalen Johnson, 13 points, 11 boards, and 8 assists. Had himself a pretty good game tonight. And we are just getting back into the swing of things here. We will go to Utah facing Brooklyn in New York, 105-94. The Jazz standout performer is Colin Sexton, 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists, versus Ben Simmons for Brooklyn, 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. So a double-double for Ben Simmons. And the lowly 76ers lose a mollywhopper to the Cleveland Cavaliers, 126-99. 9-17 are the 76ers, 12th in the Eastern Conference. 25-4 are the Cavaliers, which is first in the East. Tyrese Maxey had 27 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists for the Sixers. Evan Mobley had 22 points, 13 boards, and 7 assists for the Cavaliers. The Knicks beat the Pelicans 104-93 in New Orleans, and the Knicks improved to 18-10, third in the Eastern Conference, and the Pelicans dropped to a pitiful 5-24, 15th in the Western Conference. Jalen Brunson had 39 points, 1 rebound, and 6 assists, and Trey Murphy had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the Bucks handled the Wizards 112-101, improving to 15-12, All of a sudden, the Bucks are fifth in the Eastern Conference, and the Wizards drop to a woeful 4-22, 15th in the Eastern Conference. Your key performers were Koulibaly, 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And Bobby Portis for the Bucks, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. And now we go to Golden State versus Minnesota in Minnesota. 113-103 for the Warriors. 15-12 is the record, seventh in the Western Conference. The Timberwolves fall to 14-13, 10th in the Western Conference. An underachieving year for them. Steph Curry had 31 points, 3 rebounds, and 10 assists. And Rudy Gobert had 18 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. As we continue our stroll through a very busy night in the association, the Celtics beat the Bulls 123-98, 22-6 for the Boston Celtics, second in the Eastern Conference. And the Chicago Bulls fall to 13-16, ninth in the Eastern Conference. Your key performers are Jason Tatum with 43, 15, and 10, a triple double for Tatum, and Nikolai Vucevic for the Bulls, 19, 10, and 2, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, which pales in comparison to the night Tatum had. And we'll go to Dallas where the Mavericks beat the Clippers 113-97. Clippers fall to 16-13, eighth in the Western Conference. And the Mavs are 18-10, fourth in the Western Conference. Norm of the North is another key performer for the Clippers. 28 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And Derek Lively, 11, 11, and 5 for the Mavericks. And the Pistons travel to Phoenix to take on the Suns, beating the Suns 133-125, improving to 12-17, 10th in the Eastern Conference. And the Phoenix Suns dropped to 14-13, 11th in the Western Conference. Cade Cunningham had 28 points, 1 rebound, 13 assists, and Kevin Durant had 43, 5, and 6 in a losing effort. That is your story in the association today. And now we go to another busy night in the NHL as the Oilers beat the Sharks 3-2. Oilers improved to 20 wins, 11 losses, and 2 overtime losses, third in the Pacific. The Sharks go to 11, 19, and 6, eighth in the Pacific. And it's the Bruins who beat the Sabres 3-1, 18, 13, and 4 for the Bruins, 11, 19, and 4 for the Sabres. Bruins are fourth in the Atlantic. Sabres are eighth in the Atlantic. And then we got the Leafs and Islanders. The Islanders double up the Leafs 6-3. The Islanders go to 13, 14, and 7, eighth in the Metropolitan. And the Leafs fall to 21, 11, and 2, which is still first in the Atlantic. And again, if you're enjoying this update, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. As we continue in the late night game, the Canucks were at home to the Senators, 5-4. The Senators win, improving to 17, 13, and 2, fifth in the Atlantic Division. And the Canucks fall to 16, 10, and 6 after losing to the Senators. Now, the Predators versus the Kings. The Nashville Predators win 3-2, improving to 10, 17, and 7. Still eighth in the Central Division, though. And the Kings fall to 19, 9, and 5, second in the Pacific. And then we have the Blackhawks and the Flames. The Flames win 6-4, 16, 11, and 7. Fifth in the Pacific are the Flames. 12, 20, and 2. Seventh in the Central are the Blackhawks. And with that, we continue with Montreal and Detroit. Canadians win at home 5-1 over the Red Wings. 14, 16, and 3 are the Canadiens, 7th in the Atlantic. And Detroit is 13, 16, and 4, which is good for 6th in the Atlantic. And then we go to Minnesota and Winnipeg. Winnipeg wins 5-0, shutting out the Wild. 24, 10, and 1, first in the Central Division for the Jets, and 20, 10, and 4, second in the Central Division for Winnipeg. We will continue going here to the Prudential Center, where the New Jersey Devils were at home to the Pittsburgh Penguins, winning the game 3-0 and improving to 22, 11, and 3, second in the Metropolitan. And then 15, 15, and 5 is what the Penguins fall to, fourth in the Metro Division. And now we got two more games this evening. The Flyers edged the Blue Jackets 5-4, 15, 15, and 4 for Philadelphia, which is sixth in the Metropolitan, 13, 5, and 6 for the Columbus Blue Jackets, which is good for seventh in the Metropolitan. And in our final game of the evening, the Golden Knights beat the Kraken 6-2, 21, 8, and 3, first in the Pacific Division, and the Kraken fall to 15, 17, and 2, sixth in the Pacific Division. That is your nightly roundup for tonight on the hardwood, on the ice, and on the football field. And until next time, may your ego come from a place that keeps you humble. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mamba.